Welcome to Spill the Tea, where musicians tell nothing but the truth about gigging life. Intro.
Okay.
Joining me today, I have an incredible guitarist and composer. Please give it up with Giulio Romano Malaisi!
Glad to be here.
I'm so happy you're here.
Same here. Thanks for having me.
I haven't seen you in a while.
You have not. You have not seen me in a while, but here we are.
What have you been up to?
Playing, mostly. Playing,
Yes.
playing.
That's amazing.
Which is
Beautiful.
all we want to do, really, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let me get straight into it. Why guitar? Why did you pick guitar?
Okay, so it wasn't exactly my choice. I was sort of like led into it, and the reason for that is that I was playing football. I was 10 years old, and I wasn't any good at it.
Right.
My father, who was a lot into football, he's still into football, to be honest with you, but like not massively anymore, but he used to play it, and he used to play very well. So you could tell that
No chance.
there was no chance I could like do anything with that, and he could see I wasn't really digging it. So he said to me, "Look, I really can see that you're not enjoying this. So
Right.
you might as well try something else." So I've tried other things. I've tried tennis, swimming,
All the sports.
All the sports, and as you can probably see, I'm not.
It makes two of us.
There you go. Yeah. So sport wasn't really.
Your
It wasn't
thing.
really it. So I had to try something else. Well, I was advised to try something else, and we had this sort of very old, dusty, broken guitar at home, which I remember we fixed with some tape
Oh, that is
to
sweet.
sort of like, keep it together.
Oh, that is so sweet.
And he said, why don't you take lessons? You might like it. Because at the time, there's one missing piece of the puzzle. My brother was already strumming a little bit of guitar. He was self-taught. He was.
That's why you kind of went straight to guitar, apart from having it at home. Because normally, I feel like people start with piano. For some reason, they're always like, shall we try an instrument? Piano.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe because everybody at home has a little keyboard somehow.
Yeah. I guess piano is many people's first choice.
Yeah, but okay, so you had your brother.
Also, guitar is not exactly a super friendly instrument for a young kid either, because it's quite. I mean,
And it's quite big.
10 years old is a good age to start. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but like I guess many kids start piano at an earlier age, like 4 or 5 or whatever. So I guess it's a
Yeah.
bit more friendly in that sense. But
Okay.
yeah, so I was given a chance to do it, and the reason why he suggested that is because he could see that whenever my brother was strumming, I was always like there looking at him, like admiring whatever he was doing, and
That's so nice.
and next thing I know, I'm taking lessons, and I'm kind of liking it. And
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, before I knew it, I was really enjoying it, and years went by
So
before
how
I even
long
knew
before
it.
you
and-
actually had your first gig?
Oh wow! Do you know what? I can't remember that. But we used to have something. We used to have this sort of like school gig that
Yeah.
that they would organize and.
Classic.
Yeah,
I love
like
those. Do you know what?
like a seasonal sort of concert
Yeah.
for the students. Yeah.
I kind of miss those because, like, no pressure. You just get together, you just play all together, and like everybody was so just excited.
Yeah.
Like now I'm gonna play. It's like let's do something. Whereas now I feel like it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of like pressure. So like those like very genuine, moments were beautiful to start with.
I remember the very first song I've learned, and the very first song I played. which was na 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 na.
No way.
Yeah, Beethoven. So
Wow.
yeah, that was the first thing
That
I've ever played on the guitar.
that's crazy. So you've been doing this now for quite a long time, okay?
Playing the guitar.
Yes.
23 years. Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
how do you feel when you kind of like are asked to play in a new venue? Are you ever nervous, or like you've done it for so long now that you're just like, all right, show up, do it, blah blah blah?
That's a very interesting question.
Yeah,
Because
great.
yeah, well done, Sarah. I'll be honest with you. You know, over the years, I've sort of like developed a bit of an alarm for certain things, and
Tell me
it
more.
kind of depends on how I'm asked about it as well, like what details I've been given, how much I know about the place. Obviously, if it's someone I know that is gonna book me for it
Yeah.
or ask me to
You
do
feel
it,
better.
obviously I'll feel better about
Yeah.
it. But if it's coming from, out of nowhere, literally, then I might have to do some research just to see what the deal is. Because sadly,
Yes.
the truth is that not all the venues. Obviously, you learn this with experience, especially in London, I find.
Absolutely.
But or in big cities, for whatever. But I reckon the way I approach it is, if I don't know much about the venue, look it up online, see the reviews. Yeah, I literally do it, and it's something that I didn't used to do at all before. And I've
Really?
learned, because then you get to a place, you the thing is, I think as musicians we do have expectations when we are booked for something, and if we don't know,
Oh, definitely.
then we start thinking about perhaps
Absolutely.
what kind of place this would be. I mean, I'm sure some people maybe don't care as much, but I find it's important, because you might find yourself in an environment where you're not at ease, or you might want to know something about it before you go.
Absolutely.
So I guess the answer to your question is, I get a bit wary, and I
Yeah.
sort of, if I feel like there's even a slight chance of something
Going wrong.
going wrong or feeling a bit, funny, then I'm gonna ask questions to whoever's asking me to do it. Not because I
Right.
want to be annoying about it.
No, definitely.
it's
You
more-
want to know.
Yeah, not because I want to be annoying about it, but because I really, exactly, I
You
want
want
to
to be
know,
prepared.
and I want to be prepared. I want to see what's going on, and yeah, and sort of, yeah, just make sure I can do it right,
Yeah, definitely.
deliver
Yeah,
without feeling like I might miss something out, or
definitely. Yeah.
So that's my approach. I don't know if I made sense, but yeah.
And do you still feel like excited? In all honesty, because I know quite a few musicians, and they've done it for so long, and they're just like, it's just another venue. Like, I'm just gonna do my gig. I'm just gonna get paid. I'm just gonna go home. But do you still feel like kind of the buzz of going, especially to a new venue, or you're just like, okay, I mean, it's great, I love it, but okay.
100%.
You do.
I really do. I'm someone who takes things very seriously. Sometimes a bit too much, I find. I'm working on that. But I mean, I'm excited about playing in a new venue, new context, new opportunities, new people, new everything. So I see that as a beneficial thing.
Absolutely.
The thing is,
100%.
obviously, it doesn't always end up like that.
How you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to go with a good state of mind, just bring
Exactly.
excitement there.
Which takes me back to what I was saying, the expectation side of things. And I think that, obviously you want to be careful with that. That's all I'm saying. But it is exciting. I feel 100% excited about playing in a new place, no matter where that is. Even if it's a private event or whatever, like if it's a venue I've never been in before, I'm like, oh, I really look forward to seeing
I
that
love
or
it.
whatever, yeah,
That's
so.
nice. I think it's really important. Like, it really changes the way you approach gigging. Because I know after you've done it for so long, it could just be any other gig. It's like the same thing all over again. But I think like with everything that you do, it's great to keep that spark a little, you know, just to feel the excitement. You just
Yeah.
enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah, the thing is, many of the gigs we do have compromises. Let's be honest. You know,
Yes.
like sometimes you wouldn't want to do certain things, and you still have to do them because
Yes.
it's. I mean, it's a job. It's
Yes,
a full-time job
absolutely,
for many of
yeah.
us.
Yes.
So you know, you need to keep it positive and
Yeah.
and
Find the best
yeah
out of it.
and feel buzzing about it, because otherwise, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think,
100%.
but yeah,
Oh, sorry guys. It smells amazing in here. Palmy's
it does.
baking scones. Oh my god.
It's
It
really
does
easy to get distracted,
It
isn't
does
it?
smell good in here.
Not to mention the wonderful tea. Yeah.
Tea
Really
is
nice,
fantastic.
yeah,
Oh
really
my
good.
gosh. Now, talking about food, actually,
Mm-hmm.
what is the best and worst food you have been served on a gig?
Ooh. Okay. Wow, I could write a book.
We got time.
Yeah, of course we do. Just, you know, tease out. So, okay. Well, I remember one specific meal that was terrible, and I mean, obviously, I'm Italian, and
We know our food.
We know our food, but more than that, it's interesting when people want to make your food just because you are Italian. They want to make something Italian for you, and they want to
Impress you.
They want to impress you by, you know, showing that they know, well, you know, what you're talking about,
Yeah.
and all that. So I remember this one time. I won't name the venue, but I remember this one time I was in London, and it was just it was just a sort of like either a Thursday or a Wednesday. It wasn't like a weekend or anything, so it wasn't like a super busy night or anything like that. It was this this bar where we would play jazz, yeah, and the chef. I mean, we used to play there regularly, like a lot, and the chef was like, "Oh, right, so we've got 3 Italians in the band. I'm gonna make carbonara."
Okay. Starting easy.
Yeah, you go. So I don't know. I thought to myself at the time. I think I had only been in London for a few years by then, maybe 2-3 years, and you know, I still had hopes that, you know, if someone would say something like that to you, they obviously
They know
absolutely knew what they were talking about.
gonna nail it.
They're gonna nail it. There's no way they're gonna mess that up.
No way.
Well, obviously now I know that that's not the case, but what that chef did was something that I have never seen before.
Extraordinary.
So, yeah, so this spaghetti with cream, rock salt, massive bits of pepper, massive bits of black pepper, mushrooms, which I was like,
Mushrooms.
what is it? I mean,
It's like, wait a second.
you know, I don't justify the cream being in there, but I can see why.
Yeah,
you know,
easy.
if you live abroad, you
Yeah,
probably know
yeah,
that that's
you
the
know.
deal.
Yeah.
So I think that was okay, but the rest, I literally could not make sense to any of that.
Oh god.
So I remember trying a bit of it and literally starved for the rest of the evening. I was like, okay, you know what? I feel weird.
Thank you so much. I'm fine.
Yeah, and it was horrible because the thing is, we had to give those plates back, and you know, obviously none of us managed to have any of it. The vibe was destroyed. I mean, we went on stage. We were like, I don't want to do this
I can imagine
anymore.
the looks like.
Yeah, so that's
That's definitely the worst. And it's awful because you're hungry. You need to play.
Yeah,
You want
yeah.
to eat.
Yeah, we didn't.
And you're just like, do I eat it and I hate it? Or am I starving and I'm just gonna get pizza later?
I don't remember even having half of it. I think I stopped.
No.
Yeah. It was. So, you know, weddings are long gigs, as we all know. So we.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was interesting.
What do you think is the most kind of like stressful part about it that people don't see?
Ooh, well, so the admin for one. I spend probably more time doing admin than I do play.
Exactly, because it's not just stage.
Yeah.
Being a musician, gigging musician is not just being on stage.
Yeah. If anything, that's the best part.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest is a bit, you got, obviously you have to practice, which can be great, but you don't always practice things you do like practicing.
Yes.
So there's that. There's the fact that, there's a lot of admin involved. And admin can be emailing people, dealing with clients, dealing with your own musicians who you may have sent details to 100 times and they still ask you for the same questions. There you go. And
there's always one.
There's always one. And if you're one of those and you're watching this video, I'm really sorry.
Please get better.
But the point being is that that's a stressful part. That there's a lot. Obviously the traveling to places sometimes can be intense. Sometimes we are, perhaps we're touring and we're doing things and we're not always comfortable, let's say, in the way, sometimes you have to adapt a lot. And
absolutely. I think adapting is actually like a big thing about this business. I think I've learned myself, in the beginning you're like very stuck in your ways. Yeah. And but then after a few years, then you're like, okay.
Yeah. Or sometimes
it's fine.
Sometimes you might be in charge of whatever event and everyone is complaining or people are in a bad mood and you have to and you feel responsible to keep the vibe going.
Yes. Or sorry, when you get to the to a wedding or a function that you got, and so you kind of agreed about everything, and then you're like, where is the food? And they're like, oh, do you guys need to eat?
There you go. Yeah. I mean,
yes, that's what we talked about.
Yeah, that's that. That's the fact that sometimes we have to deal with clients and we have to keep a straight face, even though we know that things are not right. And we need to keep a straight face with our musicians as well, because we sort of, with our musicians, with the people we play with, whether that's a wedding or whether that happens on public gigs as well sometimes, where you're mistreated or whatever. Or sometimes you don't have a place to sit.
No green rooms.
Or there's all sorts of things that can happen. But I think the most stressful, if I have to choose on a scale of 1 to 10 or whatever, I'd say the admin is definitely the soul destroyer for many of us.
Especially you need to be really well organized.
Yeah.
Because you got emails about finding gig, organizing gigs, organizing your invoices, maybe pay your musicians. There is so much to think about, and if you're just a little bit unorganized, it's a hell. It's really hard.
Yeah, I remember that just the other day, because last week I've had a pretty busy week, and I remember missing one email.
Ooh.
And that doesn't normally happen to me. I'm quite, obsessive when it comes down to that.
Quite on it.
Yeah, I'm on it. And I think I've opened the email and something happened and I just got distracted and totally forgot about that inquiry. And only last night, I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. I never got back to them.
No.
So, it's just one of those things where you're like, we basically, I guess the point is we have to do more than one job, really. It's not just about the play. We all know that.
Absolutely. Or can I say for everybody watching, please do not message on Instagram. Send us an email. Because I found requests on your request folder or Facebook messages. Do you know that they go in your request folder?
Yeah, that has happened to me a few
gigs from
times.
a year ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. There's my email right there. Send me an email, please.
Plus, on top of that, you might have friends that send you all sorts of funny stuff all the time. Anyway, and memes and so on. So
I love sending memes.
So Instagram can get a bit messy, right?
I think we all kind of have like, I wouldn't call it ritual, but I think, you know, we all like doing things before or after gigs, you know?
Oh God.
So like, for example, like I had a phase where I was really into, what's it called? UFC. And I remember every Saturday after my gigs, I would just run home and I would just put UFC on. And I was just like jumping on the sofa. And I was like, give it. And I couldn't wait, you know, or like stopping for a Mackie or whatever.
Wow, you're really being honest right now. Eh?
I am. I haven't had Mackie in like years. Years. I'm a vegetarian anyway. But yeah. So
good for you.
I guess.
Good for you.
What is the thing like? What is the first thing that you do or you like doing when you come on for a gig, or like even when you're at a gig and you're like, I can't wait to.
Oh man, I'm gonna be so boring about this. But the first thing I do is put the kettle on.
Very British, my friend. Very British.
It's put the kettle on and sit down on the sofa and I mean
detached from reality.
Detached from reality, depending on what time we're talking about. But normally I just put a documentary on.
Yes.
It's my nighttime zone out.
Yes.
Thing.
With David Attenborough.
There you go, you named it. I mean, if I find one with David Attenborough, that'll be my first choice. I'm a massive David Attenborough fan.
Right.
I absolutely love David Attenborough.
And I love that you said that, because I love that too. In the evening, like, or just before going to bed, you just put it on, and it's like having someone like swinging you left and right, cuddling you.
Honestly, it's a vibe.
Rock and roll.
It's a massive. I mean, I know. Sorry. I mean. I bet people have more interesting rituals than I have.
No, that's why we're here to spill the tea, my friend.
There you go. That might has been spilled, not literally, but
yeah.
So that's my ritual, and it has been for a while now. Because obviously, I mean, when we go back, it's quite late anyway.
Yes.
I mean, in London, we're lucky because you know where we're from. You probably wouldn't go back home before like 2, 3 a.m.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
If you're lucky.
Yes.
But yeah,
I love it. That is so nice.
There you go. Now you know that.
Love it. What would you say it's the biggest like life lesson that performing or like gigging has taught you?
Okay. This might take a minute, but to this day, if I have to answer quickly and honestly, is to try and understand and respect people's vibes, which I know has got nothing to do with music. I'm aware of that. But that's something that you apply off stage and on stage.
Absolutely.
Obviously, if you are playing with the band, that is. 'Cause sometimes I play on my own as well a lot.
Be kind to yourself.
You know what? That applies.
Absolutely, yeah.
I find that your job starts when your mission starts when you meet the band first anyway, when you met, because sometimes you don't even know who you're playing with.
Yes.
So you whether you know them or not, but you meet the people you're gonna be playing with, and you're gonna vibe off of each other, right?
Yes.
That's something that will have to happen, whether it's bad or good. And I find that that's when your job starts, to sort of like try and understand what's the vibe of each individual.
Oh my God. I'm so happy you're saying this.
And to not step on anyone's toes in that sense, to sort of like give space, get your space whenever needed, sort of like claim it a bit. I'm talking like musically, like try and fit in the right way, really, in and out. And, you know, obviously that's not always going to happen, but like try to not make it awkward, I guess, and to make it cool and vibey and a sort of like healthy environment for everybody.
Try and be nice.
Try and be nice.
Do you know, like the more I talk to a musician, the more this is the thing that everybody agrees about. sometimes it's not really much about, of course, when you play with someone, you want them to be good at what they're doing. But the things that I see matters the most is to play with people that are nice, that are kind, that respect people they are playing with. Which is something that I don't take for granted, because
neither do I.
We've experienced, I'm sure, plenty of people that just want to be the divas, or they just vibe on their own wavelength, whatever. But they kind of rock the boat a bit, like.
The thing is, most of the times after those 2 hours of music, many things will be forgotten apart from your vibe.
Yes.
Your vibe will stay. People will remember
true.
your vibe.
I love this.
I find. You can play as many notes as you like, and sadly I'm guilty as charged because sometimes I definitely overplay. But having said that, your vibe will be like a scent that you sort of like leave behind, if you know what I'm saying. So again, we can't really please everybody, and that's not the point I'm trying to make. But
a good standard.
We can all work on that, I think, and we can all sort of try and do it.
Yes, man, I love it. This is like one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard.
Oh wow!
Like I really love that comparison, and it's true. You could be the best guitarist, the best musician, the best singer, but if you're then people know, and they will remember you for that.
Sadly, that's the truth.
They might not call you again, even if you're the best musician. Because vibe really matters. Like on stage, you are exposing yourself already, and you just want to be enjoying yourself. And even if there is just one person that is ruining that vibe, it's just ruining it for everybody.
Empathy. Like trying to understand each other in and out of the stage. Be kind. There you go, guys.
What would you say to venues and agencies to make your life better?
Well, one thing that tends to happen to me a lot, and obviously this doesn't apply to all agents and all the people I work with, but it has happened a few times that many agents would get in touch with me and just ask me, are you free on such and such and such? And without giving any details whatsoever.
I know, oh my God.
And that's something that I have a bit of a hard time with, because, you genuinely want to say yes if you're free, but you also want to know.
Because
then
what do you want me to be free for?
It'll be very awkward if, then you all of a sudden you'd be like, oh, well, in which case, no.
Exactly.
So I don't know. We really don't want to make it awkward for anyone, right? So that's definitely something I'd say, be
more upfront.
Yeah.
Give it all the
make
details.
Make it black and white.
Yes.
Like no small print or anything like that.
Because they are cheeky,
Yeah, and it has happened to me more than once that I'm on a gig and all of a sudden, a missing detail would ruin it. I remember once I couldn't do the gig because I wasn't told that I had to bring a certain type of cable.
Oh my God.
And the manager of the venue had a massive go at me. Like a massive go.
Yeah, because then everything, we are the face of it. So it's...
And then I remember
what can we do?
Like saying, okay, well, don't you think you should have told me about it? And like, oh, sorry, I forgot. But then, I've lost the gig because of that.
Oh no.
So basically what I'm saying is...
Give more details.
Yes, details are important. They can make the difference.
Absolutely. Yeah. So be upfront. All the details. Fee,
Please.
Timings, what you need, and everything.
Please.
Love it. So the last question is...
Oh, wow.
What do you think the fair fee for a standard gig in London is?
Okay, well, I think we need to make it a bit more specific personally. But if I'm in a pub midweek, I'd say to make it fair, really, it shouldn't be below 150 per person, I think. Obviously, we know that we're living in a bit of a weird time, and many people are struggling, and whatever. But we also know that in London, that's not always the case.
Exactly.
So obviously, I'm setting a minimum here.
What if
talking about pubs, but
what if you're talking about normal kind of venue like hotel
if we're talking about high-end places like hotels or that kind of venues, those kind of venues, then I would say the minimum should be 300 per person, in my opinion.
Yes.
Oops, sorry, I touched the mic.
No, that's fine. That's very much the average. Yeah, that I've heard. So
yeah, I mean, again, this is the minimum. I think would be fair for people that do come prepared on time, well dressed,
professionals,
deliver what is needed to be delivered.
Yes.
Because we know how many things can go wrong, really, don't we?
And we do.
So you pay for that, not just for the music, really.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's what I think would be the minimum for everything to be fair for us.
I like it.
I reckon, but yeah.
All right. So, well, hopefully people are listening and they are going to change that.
So that's the average. All the people said pretty much the same?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good
that's really the average.
Okay, fine.
Some people said even more. So, it really depends.
I'm not surprised some people said more.
But some people said a bit less. So it really depends. Also, because the standard used to be 245s. And now I don't know what happened. The standard is like 340s.
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing that people are missing out is the fact that it's not about how much they're getting off of you, is the quality of what they're getting off of you, and the sort of like the memory that's gonna be left with the crowd once they.
You have the power to make the night fantastic or destroy it.
Yeah. Leave memories to those watching you and listening to you.
Great responsibilities.
There you go. Yeah, telling you. We change lives, don't we?
We do change lives. Gosh, this episode is so deep, you guys. I love it.
I'm telling you.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting me.
I really enjoyed this chat. That was amazing.
So did I.
I feel like we literally could go on for the whole day today. It's so nice.
If the cameras will allow.
Hold on. Well, you will find Giulio's link and everything to social media, everything in the description below. Please do get in touch, and thank you again, and I will see you next time. Bye.